gonna do a mafia thing on pulling up on
Dean,
Pip.
I'm having
and
a chat with my boys. Can you leave? Nah, leave. Nah, leave.
Brother, can you give me a goddamn second?
Yeah, no, I'm having a chat with my boys.
Can I talk to you?
Yeah, what's up?
So you're gonna take my vest because I don't want to apologize to another person. Is that what you're telling me?
Dean, leave. I'm gonna talk to my boys, and I'll talk to you later if I want to.
No, Patar, no, that's not how that's gonna go. Because the thing is, is that what happened in the car? Yes or no?
No, I told you you're gonna talk to Steve and tell him it was a misunderstanding what happened at the block, and you aren't gonna shoot him. That is not an apology, Dean. I'm not forcing you to apologize. I told you what you're gonna tell him is at the block what happened was a misunderstanding, and you're not gonna shoot him. That's all I wanted from you, and still you can't respect me enough to say, okay, if that makes you happy, I'll do it. So get out of my face, Dean.
So let me talk to you on the side real quick.
You had that chance, Dino.
No, I didn't.
You did.
I did not.
You did.
Boys, respectfully, can I have a moment with Patar? I mean, y'all can stay, to be honest with you. I mean, can I say it?
I'm happy to give you guys.
Nothing against that.
But I'm gonna talk to the boys.
Should we give you a moment? It's no stress.
You could talk to him.
No, I want to talk to you guys. Dean doesn't dictate this shit. I'll talk to you later.
But I want.
You had your chance, in the car.
Patar, you told me to apologize to him.
No, I said. See, this is the thing. You are so fixated in being right. You don't listen. I said all you need to tell Steve is what happened at the block was a misunderstanding. I'm not gonna shoot you.
Well, that's my fault. I didn't hear that. If I did hear that, I definitely mistaken it.
Well, let me have a chat with the boys and then I'll talk to you. I mean, I think you guys got the gist of it. Dean, I'm having a chat with the boys.
That's crazy. Patar saying Dean isn't one of the boys. Nah.
So we all know what happened at the block, right?
Fill me in.
Steve was here. Dean was like, "Who's that at the block?" Aggressively, pulled out the gun. Even after what T said yesterday of Dean, you have no authority of banning anyone from the block. That happened. Me and Dean had a conversation. I was trying to tell Dean where he was wrong. And he's like, well, I'm not apologizing to Steve. And I told him, all I want you to do is tell Steve what happened at the block was a misunderstanding. You don't like him. And you're not gonna shoot him. So he knows what happened. And Dean kept on being like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not apologizing. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And I'm like, Dean, if you have even the little bit of respect for me, you do that. And he's like, no, Patar, I'm not doing that. And I'm like, okay, well, if you're not gonna do that, I don't know what you're doing here. And if you can't do that for the sake of me, as your 2IC, asking you to just clarify things, you don't have to apologize to him. Clarify things. And I think that's why, I don't know if you guys noticed, but Dean kind of backtracked now. Because I think he was heated and understood that he made a mistake and wasn't listening. And instead of trying to prove himself right, he didn't actually listen to anything I said. So I told him, Dean, if you can't do that as me asking as your 2IC, and if you don't have the respect for me, leave the vest in the car and leave. And he did so. But as you guys saw now, maybe 20, 30 seconds ago, he understood he messed up and backtracked and was like, oh, well, I thought you meant I need to apologize to him. I need to do this. I need to do that.
I'm just disappointed he cannot fucking just do what he's told, man.
And that's what I wanted from him.
Yeah, I know.
That's literally what I wanted. I'm like, okay, Dean, you don't want to apologize? You don't have to apologize. All I want is you to tell Steve what happened at the block is a misunderstanding. I'm not shooting you. You do your thing. I don't care about you. Do whatever, you know? And he's like, well, if you take me to Steve, I'm going to tell him to F off. I'm gonna tell Steve F you. Oh, this or that. You know? But also I see now that he's kind of backtracked now that he's not heated and he's not trying to prove, oh, well, I'm in the right, I'm in the right, I'm in the right, I'm in the right. And he understood what I actually told him. So I don't know about you guys.
So you just want him to kind of like resolve it without like having to apologize, right?
Yeah, and that's the thing. I
Yeah.
gave him an alternative. You can resolve it without having to apologize. So I told him, what you tell him is what happened at the block was a misunderstanding. We don't mesh with each other. I don't care for you. You don't care for me. But I'm not gonna shoot you. You know, that's pretty much what I wanted from him.
Yeah, and that's fair. Can I say something?
Yeah, of course.
Long ago, I don't know how long it was, Tommy T said something that opened my eyes. He said, "Don't be yes man," you know. So I wouldn't be a yes man to him, so I won't be a yes man to you either. You know, I love you. This is no form of disrespect or anything. This is just me asking. I don't want you to take it in any way.
Yeah.
But why wouldn't we leave? Like, you know, he's heated about that, and he should have listened. You're not in the wrong. He is 100%. But why wouldn't we like fuck Steve, man? You know?
No, and I get that, but it's a respect thing. Because the thing is,
Yeah,
both
you're right.
I told him
Well,
and T told him, and
YouTube
he's
comments
looking
are
for
off to
loopholes
Winston.
whenever
GG's,
it
mate.
comes to these things. And
Welcome
I
to
just
the
told him
group.
that's what I want from you, and he couldn't respect me enough to even give me that ounce of respect.
It was like a not a test, but kind of in that direction to see if he would listen to you.
Yeah.
Okay, that
if he
makes
said-
sense.
Recommendation:
if he-
turn
if
off
he-
your Twitter
if he said
notifications.
and gave
They're,
like
they're
a
the ones you can't
like a
avoid.
half-ass bit of that, it would have been okay. But he was like, no, Patar, I'm not listening to you. I'm not listening to you. I'm not listening to you. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not listening to you. I never even told him like he has to apologize. Word for word, I said something like, "Hey, Steve, it was a misunderstanding. What happened at the block? Boom." And he still was, no, if you
Yeah.
take me to see, I'm gonna say a few this. And I'm heated right now too. But
Yeah,
that's
of
why I'm
course.
talking to you guys.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean,
And
so
as
yeah,
you guys,
so
oh sorry, 1 second, just before you go, James. As you guys saw, he backtracked and backpedaled right before he left the block, right?
You should have seen him yesterday with T, man. He followed him to a teeth, you know.
Yeah.
It's just like he tries. Like, we were at the house. He T told him not to go to the house. He invited a fuck ton of ladies over there. Claimed the house was his. T found out. Pulled out. He banned him from the place. And while he's walking away from the place, Dean is. He's like coming back and like, but, and T interrupted him. And then he kept walking. And but, you know, I think that's his nature, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, he should listen, and I completely understand how you feel. From my point of view, I back you no matter what. You're the second in command. I got you back always.
Yeah. And I understand, you know, Steve isn't gang. Steve isn't this. But it's the respect you get from your fellow gang members, you know?
Yeah.
And there was absolute no respect from Dean. What's up, James?
I'm gonna say, so from what it seems like you're more pissed about him not listening to you rather than not apologizing to Steve.
Yeah, no, I don't give two shits about
Yeah.
what he
James
said to
Biddy,
Steve.
yes,
It was more
man.
about
James is
you
becoming
don't
the
have enough
biggest yes
respect
man
to
in the
even listen to
Mandem.
me. So
Yeah.
I understand where we stand. You know,
What Matthew
that's
think about
exactly
this,
what
man?
it is. That's exactly what it is.
I have no opinion.
Come on, man, speak.
I have no opinion on something like this, bro.
I agree with what Patar says.
No, I don't want you to be yes man.
Can I
Like-
ask something, Patar?
Yeah.
That was a close call, boys.
Who is Steve to us, to you,
That was a
for you
close
to
call.
want Dean to make amends with him? Because the
not
way I
even-
see it,
Yeah.
the way I see it, this is an issue between them. I don't see the need for any of us to get in between them.
The thing is, Dean made it a gang issue when he wanted to block him. What's it called? Ban him from the block. When he wanted to, when it was brought up to me, it was a personal issue that became this whole bullshit. You think I wanted to deal with their love triangle bullshit they had? No, it shouldn't have become an issue like that, but it became a gang issue. And I don't care if he had like a genuine apology to Steve or not. It wasn't even an apology. It was more, hey Dean, this is what you're being told. Have some respect. Boom. You know? Like James said, I'm not pissed about him and Steve. I'm pissed about it that he has zero respect for me.
Yeah.
And the lack of it.
Bro, chat be upping for me, bro.
I don't think it's that.
It
I
is.
think
I can't come up with dash beats myself.
Here.
I spelled them wrong.
To him, it looks like his own gang leader, his own friend, his own day one, is now picking him. Is now picking someone that he dislikes over him.
No, it isn't that.
No, but that you could understand how it would come across to him like that, right?
Yeah, no, I
Like
can
you're
get
constantly you're constantly hanging out with Steve when you know that Dean has a problem with him. You want Dean to do things with Steve when you clearly know that he doesn't want to do anything with Steve.
Yeah.
I feel like if you should have just given him time.
Yeah, but context to this, Mosley. Yesterday, you weren't awake, right? T even said you have no authority to ban anyone from the block, and I don't ever want to see that ever happening. T's not around today. He starts acting up. When T's here, he's an angel.
I don't think it was that in particular. I think it's, you know, Steve was at the block and he wasn't at the block yesterday. I don't think it's if T's here or not. I think it's situation rise, and realistically you're here 90% of the time and Steve's here, no, sorry, T's here like barely ever, you know?
Yeah, but the thing is, if T told Dean, you know, you don't have to apologize to him. Just tell him your intentions weren't to shoot him, and if you don't mess with the guy, you don't mess with the guy. You don't have to be best friends with him. It was just to clear the air. And if T told that to Dean, Dean would have done it in a heartbeat.
Is that what T said to Dean?
No, T said you have no authority banning people from the block. I don't want to hear that coming from you.
Also, can I just say, it's not like Steve was doing anything to Dean, bro. Dean was literally standing on his own by his fucking house, and Steve was all the way over here talking to us.
Yeah.
It's not
and
like
Mosley,
Steve made
sorry.
a problem out of it. It
Yeah,
was
and
Dean
that's the
that
thing.
came out of nowhere.
I've told Dean you're not shooting Steve. T told Dean yesterday you're not allowed to ban people from the block. So why the hell is he pulling out a gun the second he knows it's T? Is that not going against two orders? Yes, he didn't shoot Steve, but is that not going against two orders? Because it's the principle. It's not. Oh, if he actually shot him or not. He was told twice. Am I wrong?
hear that. No, you're definitely not. But I also don't think it's worth kicking Dean out over that.
I'm gonna say two
I stand
things.
by Mosley with that. I think that there could be, you know, you could give him vet treatment of grunt work.
That's what I did. I told him you're gonna push 10 meth bags, and he's like, "Well, I'm not gonna talk to Steve." I told him you're gonna push 10 meth bags, and he was down for that. But the second I said that Steve thing, I understand, but it's still disrespectful, no?
No, you don't. Okay,
Can I-
so now you're
can I
not
try
wrong.
and say something to
but
put
you
it in
also need to
perspective?
understand that Dean has his own personal issues with Steve, so it's not a good idea to constantly put him in a situation where he has to confront Steve.
So Mosley,
It's gonna make him act up. You know that.
so Mosley,
that makes sense, right?
So Mosley, when I say don't shoot him, and when T says you have no authority of banning someone from the block, how does pulling out a gun look?
No, I understand that, but I also think if I were in your shoes, let's say I was in your shoes and I had to deal with Dean and Steve, I would also understand. My boy has a problem with Dean. My boy has a problem with Steve. Sorry, he's my day one. He's my gang member. If I know Dean's at the block, I'm gonna make sure that Steve is not at the block, purely out of the respect I have for Dean. It's not anything against Steve. It's because I know that Dean has a problem with Steve. That's how I would handle it. I'm not saying that that's how you should handle it as well, but I don't think you should have kicked Dean out over this. But he was constantly forced in a position where he had to confront Steve.
No, I told Dean, I want you to say this to him. It was an apology. It was it was just clearing the air. It's, hey, if I see you, I'm not shooting you. That's literally what it was. So I'm gonna say it one more time. It was literally, I'm not shooting you when I see you. That's literally what it was. It wasn't an apology, and that's all I wanted from him.
No, but I also think that that's up to Dean when he wants to do that. I don't think you should force him to do that. Unless it interferes with literally our day-to-day business.
But Moses,
I don't see why Dean doesn't get to make that decision for himself or when he wants to do that, or if he wants to do that at all.
That has no value though, because Patar is doing it to see if Dean would follow him, and he doesn't, brother. That's
No,
the
but
whole
I
point.
feel like that's entrapping Dean at that point. Then
How was that entrapping him? Because I didn't say apologize to him. Mosley, just, what's up, James?
I want to say, think about it this way, right? Who's someone that you don't like in the city, Moses?
I don't have a problem with
Or
anyone.
someone in the past, someone who you've had beef with. There's got to be someone, bro. You can't have never not liked anyone.
No, I generally haven't. I've never had an issue with anyone like that.
Okay, and this guy, Matt, say Patar, something came up with Tatiana. You tried to pull a gun on Tatiana, but Patar wasn't happy with it, right? He told you to go and apologize to her. You would respect Patar in apologizing to her purely because he's the 2IC and he told you, so you do it, right?
I feel
That's
like
the problem that he's got with Dean.
Personal relations are kind of different to gang relations. I'm gonna be honest.
Don't you have a really good relationship with Steve, Matt?
Yeah, we have a good relationship.
There you go, personal relationship.
No, but Matt's also agreeing with what you did is not the right way of doing it.
I do think if you do want him to have that conversation, like you could have like forced him to do grunt work, and then if he still after he done that, like done the 10 pillows, still refused, get him to do another 10 until he eventually has that conversation.
I don't think you guys are understanding the point.
I do understand that.
Even if Dean said yes, that conversation probably wouldn't have even happened. It was more of the principle of him being like, yes, Patar, you're my 2IC. It might not be something I like, but because of you, I'll do it. And it was an apology. Everyone's so fixated that it's an apology. It was, hey, I'm not gonna shoot you. I don't mess with you. Leave me alone. Like, that's it.
Okay.
What happened at the block was a misunderstanding. Boom. That's it. You know?
Let me put this narrative, Matthew Mosley. If T said what Patar said, do you think Dean would have acted the same? Yes or no?
Well, that's on the assumption that T would do anything like this. I doubt T would do anything like this.
The question,
no, but you understand that makes sense, right?
Brother, if he were, do you think Dean would have listened?
If T did that as well, I would disagree with T as well.
But
the whole
brother,
point is that I don't agree with the way this went. Not with the person that did it.
1 second. Who kicked Dean out of the gang the first time?
He walked away. Yeah, he walked away.
He walked away after he lost his chain.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that
he didn't lose his chain. He held his chain. He didn't kick him out of the gang. He just took his chain. And then that's when Dean decided, I'm going to walk away. T did not kick Dean out. He gave him a punishment.
Yeah,
I do think
he was demoted. Wait. He was demoted to MDMA. T wasn't just holding his chain like he's a little Barbie girl and he was holding it for him.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense to me because at least he's still part of the gang.
Yeah, and I told Dean,
Dean is already MDMA and there's no lower point in MDMA.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think kicking him out was the right idea.
Thanks, bro. Thanks.
I do think you are wrong with the whole Mosley. I'm on about Mosley. You're wrong about the holding thing. It was definitely a demotion. But from my standpoint, being demoted from a chain member to MDMA and then being MDMA to not in the gang is 2 different levels.
But the thing is, I told him, if you as your 2IC won't accept this or even respect me, leave your vest in the car and leave. And he did so. And then he backpedaled.
So you're saying he's the one who walks away?
Wait. Yeah, in a sense, yeah. And then he backpedaled when he actually realized what I was trying to tell him. as you guys witnessed him being like, "Oh, I misunderstood at the block." No,
Yeah.
did you guys not witness that?
No.
Yeah.
We saw that.
Yeah. So after he,
Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me.
Oh God, Gene.
Listen. Can I say something, please? Because I don't know what the fuck's being said, but I don't know what's going on. Can I say something?
what is it?
Okay. Patar, let me ask you one question and one question only. How did, right, my personal issue with another individual become a gang issue?
You made it a gang issue.
How? I just
The
want to know
second
how.
you started being like, "Oh, you're not allowed on block, you're not allowed on my property," and then when I asked you specifically, it meant this portion of the gate. Anything past this?
James, as my witness, when I pulled my gun out when he was here, what did I do?
You stood there with your gun.
Did I
then
move?
we
Did I
came-
say, you came to me? You was
You
like,
didn't.
"Yo,
I
Dean,
came
breathe."
to you and I told you to put it away.
Yeah.
and
You said breathe. You know what I'm saying? Breathing exercises, and I didn't do shit.
I
Correct?
got you to, yeah.
I didn't do anything.
Ved calmed you down.
So that's what I'm trying to figure out, because my personal issue with somebody should not have been a gang issue.
You made it a gang issue from prior, though.
Can you
I
put
don't
your
think it was a gang issue.
Can you put your hands down, Dean?
I just didn't want to get shot.
Yeah, you safe.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what, like, when
Dean,
you
can
said,
I ask you something, brother?
what's up?
Look, T was here yesterday.
Yeah.
I know you. If T did what Patar has done and asked you the questions, be fucking honest, brother. Like, for real. Would you not have done what T said for you
Brother,
to do, brother?
I don't think T would have told me to apologize
Maybe
to
not.
another man
Maybe
about
not.
my personal
but
issue.
if he did that, brother.
Okay.
If he did that,
Okay.
on our fucking friendship, be honest. Would you
If
not
he told me
have
to
followed Quran?
apologize to what's the name?
Yeah.
One
Listen,
second,
I'm doing that-
one second. You guys are so fixate. You guys constantly fixate on shit.
Even
Dean,
if it- even
it
if it
wasn't.
wasn't.
It wasn't an apology. It was just clearing the air. Hey,
but
I'm
Patar,
not
did you
shooting
not
you.
say-
I don't
you
mess
said-
with you.
Uh-huh. But Patar, you said
And that's-
apology first, yes?
At the beginning, yes. But then
That's
I
what I'm
told you,
saying. So-
okay, wait, Dean, let me speak. And then I told you, okay, you don't have to apologize to him. Just tell him, the intentions weren't to shoot you. At the end of the day, you go your way, I go my way, and then you boom, just so that he knows you aren't gonna shoot him.
Patar, I'm not gonna lie to you. As soon as you said apologize to him, and I was like, "Yo, Patar, I'm not apologizing to him." I didn't listen to you when you said, "Oh, you need to go do that." Like, bro, I was like, "Bro, this guy's telling me to apologize to a grown ass man because I had beef with him."
Yeah, and that's the thing. I understood from your perspective. I'm not gonna force you to go apologize to him. So I
Okay,
was
so-
like, okay, clear the air with him, and
Yeah.
yet you were fixated on being right,
Patar,
and you didn't listen. You know.
Patar, what was I not the one that had to make an apology song to CG?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you know, like that's a gang, right? You feel me?
Mhm.
That's why when you was like, "Yo, I want you to," I was like, "Bro, we have like, what does he do for us as a gang? Like, the gang is not affected at all from this." You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I was like, "Why am I apologizing to this dude at all? The gang
What's up,
is not."
James?
I want to say, bro, if you've got a problem with that, that's cool, right? But surely you could just do it out of respect for Patar and then question him afterwards. No?
Because then it's not gonna be sincere.
I don't care if it's
That
sincere.
doesn't
It was
fucking
more.
matter. Who the fuck gives a fuck about Steve, man? That's not the thing here, brother.
Okay.
No, fuck Steve.
Okay.
He did
understand-
that to see if you would follow him or not, and you didn't, man. You're not betraying him when you're not
Yeah,
following. You're
but like I
betraying
said,
all of
that's
us.
entrapment. Like,
Okay, so be it,
genuinely,
man.
like you two known each other the longest. Why do you guys still feel the need to do that to each other?
Bro, that's the thing is, I didn't know my vest was going to be taken for not apologizing. Well, at the time, in my mind, I was like, I'm not apologizing to somebody. In my mind,
okay,
my vest was
Vadim.
being taken for. I know you said you recorrected yourself, Patar, but I was like, bro, why is my vest in the line for somebody? It doesn't affect the game.
No, but what Patar
It's
told
like-
us is that you walked away. He
Yeah,
gave
so
you
I
the
told
option-
you.
You told me
I
to
said,
get out the
I said
car.
I said if you don't do that, then you might as well leave your vest in the car and leave. And then you said, yeah, I'm not doing that. So I said, go.
You told me,
Okay, that's
bro, Patar, you told me to get out the car.
Yeah, because I told you, if you can't even do that to me for me as your 2IC, and if you don't have that respect for me, you might as well leave your
Patar,
vest
bro, I
in the car
appreciate
and
your
leave.
months, brother.
And you said I'm not doing it, and I said go.
Patar, because in my mind, I'm saying I'm not gonna apologize to him. When you recorrected yourself, oh, it's a misunderstanding, etc. That's not what I heard. I heard go apologize to him because I said so.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to the boys, and then we'll probably call you later. Okay?
I'm gonna call Steve. This is what it's all. I don't even have his fucking number. Can somebody give me his number? This is what it's all about.
I can send you a
A
number.
personal issue. It's my goddamn vest taken from me. My personal issue that had nothing to do with the gang. Doesn't affect the gang whatsoever. Gets my vest taken.
I send it, you dude.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Wait, where you going?
Yeah, no, I'm going with you, Patar. Get the Cully out. Don't leave us, man.
You ain't going
Hey,
nowhere.
Patar, where you going?
Patar.
Follow him. We need to follow
Bro, you
him.
guys are fucking. You can't just
No,
listen
don't
to the 2IC,
start this
bro.
bullshit, James. Shut your mouth. This is.
Oh, shit, I didn't mean to do that.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh no.
Don't start this bullshit. Oh, you guys should have. Don't start that bullshit. I'm sick and tired. Okay, I'm sick and tired of us splitting over dumb shit like this. We're a goddamn gang. We could disagree without having to make it personal.
But brother,
Agreed,
look,
bro.
Jesus Christ.
Look,
Okay,
I
give me
agree
one
also,
second, the boys are
but
arguing.
for Patar,
Brother,
like
the
it
guy
sends
didn't
the wrong
even know
message.
what the misunderstanding was. There was no bro.
But look, man, I'm telling you, Dean, if this was T, because I saw you yesterday, if this was T, you would have just blindly done it, man. We both know that. So why not with Patar, brother? He
That'll be your
fucking
first
does
time,
everything
child.
for us, man.
Yeah,
And we need
but
him, you know that. You
Okay.
not following command, I know it's a big thing, man. Maybe I
I don't know.
agree
I
with
just don't
it.
know why you
maybe
guys
not.
can't swallow the bullet to keep Patar happy, bro.
But James, do listen. I
Come on,
don't want to lose
Dean.
my shit on you, brother.
Dean, Dean,
don't tell me about swallowing bullets
Calm down.
for this gang.
Brother,
Do
calm
not.
down. Calm down, brother. Calm down, man.
no,
Calm
I
down.
do
Everybody
agree
chill,
though.
man.
We should be able to have a conversation and disagree
Yeah,
without
yeah,
it being
but-
personal, bro.
Yeah,
That's what I'm like.
Everybody calm down.
Okay, so listen, bro. I just called this man Steve as my bro. What, okay, well, I can't do that. Listen, this guy just said what misunderstanding. This guy didn't even know I pulled a gun out over there, bro, by my door.
No, he did
This guy
know.
didn't-
He did know. He did know.
He just said what I just called him and said he said
he
what
spoke to
misunderstanding.
Solomon and told him that you pulled a gun, and he got told to leave the block, so he knows.
Why would you pull a gun though?
Who me? Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was angry. I was thinking about shooting him, and then James
Yeah,
told me
yeah.
not to, and I
that's
didn't
fine.
shoot him. Well, I'm not.
And that's fine,
I
but
didn't do it
brother,
because of James. But
Tommy told you, Patar told you. Why even pull the
Oh,
gun?
brother,
bro?
look, okay.
It's just dumb, man.
Winston, listen
Yeah.
to me for 2 seconds, brother. Tommy
Yes.
said I can't ban him for the block. I didn't ban him. I didn't come over there. I didn't say a word to him. Winston, I didn't
Yes,
say a
I know.
word. I didn't say a word to him. Winston,
I know.
I went over there. I didn't even go over there to shoot him.
Brother, look. This
I did. So you gotta see from my point of view. If I followed both orders, I didn't say a word to the man. I didn't shoot him. So what am I getting chewed out for? Am I wrong? Am I wrong for saying that?
no, but why would you pull the gun?
Because I thought about shooting him, but I didn't do it.
I know you didn't, and this question came up in my head when I was thinking about it. And why even go there?
Bro, I was angry. But bro, yeah, people get angry, but I still followed the order, bro. I followed the order. I didn't say shit to him. I didn't shoot him. That was it. I just pulled my gun out. I thought about it. I was like, nah. Patar said nah. Didn't do it.
I wanted to say this to Patar, and I'm gonna say it to all of you. I don't think you can be in the position you are. You need a leading role, or you need to be out. You can't be in between, brother.
Bro, bro, I don't need a leading role. I just
Yes,
don't.
you do.
Brother,
Yes, you do.
bro,
Yes,
Winston,
you do.
Winston, you know me. You know me for a nice amount of time.
Yes.
Winston, I've
Yeah.
done a lot for this gang. Okay,
Yes,
yeah,
I know,
I've
and
done
I
it.
respect you for it,
and
brother.
I'm not
But
even, bro. I'm not even using it as. Hold on, I'm not even using it as a what's the name.
yeah,
I
I
am
know.
the scapegoat, brother. You and I hope you know that.
But brother,
I
you're
am
the
the
scapegoat.
brother.
You make your decisions, brother. Like the thing with TC house yesterday.
What
You knew
the
he was
earth
gonna
is
come
that,
up there,
bro?
brother.
Yeah, I was
You
giving
put
him a hard
yourself
time, bro. That was the last time. What was the last time he was awake? I was giving him a hard time. Yeah.
Bro's trousers
I
are
wasn't
big
trying to. You
tight.
know, was I gonna get my vest taken because I threw a party at his house?
You're making your own bed, and then you feel sorry for yourself, brother. You
Brother.
ain't getting my pity. I do
No,
agree with you,
That's
but
what I'm
you're not
saying. Like, bro,
you know.
if my personal issue is
Like,
it's my personal issue, and I
bruv.
even followed the orders. So you know what I'm saying? Like, why am I being? Why is my vest even at work?
Because he
Like,
told you
on
to do
the-
something and you didn't, man. And that's not
Yeah,
hurting
it's
him.
nothing to do with Steve.
Listen, James. It's not hurting him. It's not hurting you. It's hurting the whole fucking family. I said this at T's house. We fucking need you, man. If you can't behave for yourself, then behave for us. Swallow your pride, man.
All right.
He ain't gonna pick up. I tried him a minute ago.
Boys, I need to pick up.